Hello, everybody. Again, it's Felix the journalist, and again reporting back here at the BRC. And this time, I'm here interviewing Mr. Mickey Steve. All
Hello,
right.
everybody.
Yeah, go ahead, Mickey Steve. You can share a little bit about your backstory.
Right, so basically, I grew up in England, and then my whole family was in the army. My dad was a Royal Marine, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps. So I went into the army, and then I became a Royal Marine, and then I basically got into the SAS pretty luckily. And then one day, you know, I was just casually out in the war zone, and one of my mates got shot. From there, I've been down spiraling, fell into depression, and I now have a constant alcoholic addiction. Uh, yeah, and then I was being transported back because I got discharged. My helicopter crashed, and I met Dean. He took me in, and he's been helping me. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much my backstory.
All right, awesome, mate. Thank you for sharing the backstory. And following up with that story that you just told us here, you got an alcohol addiction, and that's clearly why you're here. And of depression as well, yeah?
Yep.
All right, all right. So, in this situation that you've clearly have been going through, what actually created this depression, and what created the alcoholism?
So yeah, as I said, I was out in the war zone, and one of my field medics, he got shot. He died right in my
Excuse
hands,
me, guys.
and I'd be afraid to go back to the war zone every single day. So I started to drink my problems away, and then from my alcoholic addiction, it triggered some depression. Basically, I isolated myself. This is why my tent's out here, because sometimes I like to just go here and chill myself, just
All
in
right.
case I have any bad thoughts, and I don't want to make conflict with anyone.
Well, that sounds reasonable enough that you've already have some self control in terms of like your awareness of people and obviously your disruption if you had any. So that's nice to know that you're like, from what it sounds like, in the job that Mr. Dean has done here, he's helped you clearly enough that you have that kind of acknowledgement to this situation that you're in. So that's really nice to hear. Now, oh, are you all right there, sir?
Yeah, I might have just had a bottle of tequila. We don't talk about that though.
Okay, so then would you say that you still have the addiction of alcoholism?
I think I might do.
And is there anything that you're trying to do to better yourself?
Um, I'm trying my best. Dean's helping me quite a bit. He's confiscating most of my alcohol. Um, but yeah, most of the stuff I had was been reserved from the helicopter crash. I kept it in my backpack, and it's just stuff that I've had when I was in the SAS.
Okay, and oh, sorry, no, that's you. Do you need any water, mate?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
All right. Hopefully you'll be okay. If you need any assistance, you just let us know. We have Dina still here in the back, and he can definitely help you guys.
It's alright. We've got the on-field medic anyway.
That's great. All right, so oh, I maybe the medics check you out just real quick, mate.
Has anyone got any food? Yeah.
Here's a piece of food here, mate. Sorry, guys. This is obviously unexpected, and this is the perfect example of
It's not. It's
people
not really
around here.
unexpected. It's more of a daily occurrence.
Oh, the withdrawal situation, I take it. Well, this is pretty much prime example of his disease, and as well the people around him that are willing to help here. This is the kind of
Thanks,
stuff
guys.
that we are seeing here at the BRC. So going further, are you able to continue, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right, good, mate. You just let us know if you ever need a break. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I'm all good.
So going on now, um, where exactly did you grow up? Did you say?
I grew up in Essex in England.
All right. And you were all in the military, and is that what brought you down here?
Yeah. So basically, we were on a mission out here. The SAS and the Spetsnaz. We had a little task force, and obviously I was found drinking, and one night I got drunk and I accidentally misfired my weapon, which obviously doesn't go down with my commanding uh, staff, and
Talk about
someone's
shooting
just
weapons.
shot.
Yeah.
Don't think that's any of us.
No problem,
But
mate.
yeah,
Yeah,
um,
I'll quickly go have a look what I
I,
want.
I got dishonorably discharged for weapon misfire and alcohol abuse. So I was on my transportation back to England when my task force had been raided and our helicopter was being shot at. We'd gone down. I'd woken up. I was quite day. It was in a dazed state. I had a bottle of alcohol on me, which I didn't use because I was addicted to it. I used it to actually like sort of numb the pain because I was limping a bit. And then I was walking along the roads and I found Dean. He helped me out. He gave me a bandage, gave me some food and water, and then we came up here and we met Roach, and we created this little rehabilitation centre, and we've found a medic now, which is good because we can all contribute to something. So yeah, it's a pretty nice community here. If anyone feels free to come here, um, and we've obviously got some events coming up. So yeah, it's a pretty
Right.
good place here, and
And being in the situation you were in back when you had the helicopter crash and you had Mr. Dean here come and assist you, when you met him, did you have any worries that, like, because of being, the post apocalyptic world, people are trying to survive, that kind of stuff, did you have any fears when you first met him? And even though he was trying to help you, you never know sometimes with what people's intentions are. Is there any that kind of came to your head when you had met him?
well, he sounded a bit dodgy when I first met him because he was in the woods and as a hunter he obviously blends in quite well. So he just whispered from the woods to me and I did not have a clue who it was. And when I was speaking to him, I was very wary about it. But since we'd been on the road for quite a while and we've stuck together, killed some zombies, and he's helped me out a bit, I'm alright with him now. I trust him.
It's great to hear, mate. And for the other members that you kind of encountered as you were brought into the facility, um, did you have any worries for your life, or did you fear anything, or have any problems with anyone as you got in here?
Um, so me and Roach have a bit of a conflict. We like to call it the shovel off, and basically, unexpectedly, you just go up behind each other and you'd hit them with a shovel and just go say they got shoveled. So that's like the only little conflict, but me and him, other than that, we're perfectly fine. Conrad's quite new, so I mean, I'm still coming to grips with him. But yeah, I'm accepting him as one of us now. Hopefully, everything goes nice and dandy around here.
Nice. And I'd also like to ask, since being here, and obviously, as you said many times, Dean has definitely helped you and rehabilitated you a bit here. Is there anything about him that you would like to add in terms of maybe something you can see as a person he is, if he needs to improve, or something that he can do better at? Like, is there anything you'd like to add in that note?
Yeah, I mean, Dean's got a bit of a stutter, so when we're in emergency situations, it doesn't really help as much. So I reckon we might need to sit him down, have a bit of one-to-one on his speaking abilities and try to see if we can calm the stutter down, because it sometimes jeopardizes us. But other than that, he's all good.
Okay. Um, and now, is there anything about yourself that you can say you need to improve on?
My reoccurring state of alcoholism
I see.
and weapon misfire.
And, hey, so you have multiple weapon misfires consistently happening.
Yeah, you can say consistently.
Are you right? And if you were to describe yourself to, if you met somebody on the road, how would you go about describing yourself to them?
I'm pretty accepting to anyone on the road now. Welcoming. I mean, if you've got any alcohol, then that'd be appreciated.
Of course.
If you refuse me from getting any alcohol, that'd probably be more appreciated, as I need to cut down. But yeah, Mickey Steves, I'm quite a nice lad. Yeah.
All right, Mickey Steve, thank you. Um, Another few more questions here. Do you plan on ever leaving this facility?
That's something we haven't thought about. Personally, I haven't. The group was debating maybe changing location at some point. If we get more members, we might have to get to a larger area just so that there's more space for everyone. But other than that, well, I think we're pretty fine at the minute.
Okay. So, like for this place, it's more like a home for you than it is like just a temporary rehabilitation center.
Yeah, it is. It feels like home here.
That's good to know. So, if anybody else is watching out here, is there something you'd like to tell them about this center and or anything else?
We do a great job in taking people in. If you need anything that needs treating, addictions, uh, if insane, depressed, we've got a little therapy group. If you want some entertainment, obviously we're holding the boxing event soon. So yeah, if you want to release anger, we deal with all sorts of issues.
All right, that's perfect. And I think I have one more question for you. Let's see here. If I look through my little notes, is there a part in time where you feel like you might actually be more than just a member here? Do you feel like there might be an opportunity for growth in terms of like being maybe a leader as well in this group?
I would like to consider myself a leader, but I do like to be um, more second in command, because I'm more of an enforcer than a leader.
Right. Well, that sounds nice. That you at least have some potential goals for yourself in this situation they were all in. So that's nice to hear. And have you ever visited outside of this community tent anyone's else's houses, or ever visit anybody that you might have friends out in the area with?
We do sometimes trade with uh, Glux. I don't know his
Ah, Mr. Lewis.
where. That's it.
Yeah, I know that
And
fella.
yeah, we've traded him a few times. We've met another members of the Shadow Wolves, I think it is, the blue armband faction.
That's right.
Yeah, we've met a few of them, and they seem quite nice. I'd also like to say that I've met someone called Bobby. He was very welcoming, and when I was uh, starting, and me and Dean just needed a few supplies, he helped us with a few multivitamins. We will repay him back with as soon as we find them.
Oh, that's nice. I actually know Bobby. Yeah, Bobby Bananas. Very nice fella.
Very fitting name as well.
Yeah, very fancy. He actually has a banana. So that's that's the kicker. If you guys, by the way, if you ever need any multivitamins and you need like better medical supplies, I would highly recommend visiting Grebin. It is a safe zone, and it does have over there a lot of the multivitamins, charcoal pills, chlorine, a lot of everything practically you can find in a medical center. Saline bags, IV starter kits, that kind of fun stuff. So, as like per the medic here, Conrad, I would
I was gonna
highly
say,
suggest that place for.
I would highly recommend it to Conrad.
Yeah, it definitely is a spot where you'd get a lot of stuff for your medical treatment. Now, in closing here, I just want to ask you: is there anything you'd like to add to this interview at all?
Um, Not really. I mean, there's not much to say. Just come down here if you want some rehabilitation, entertainment, and just to chill out, really.
Perfect. Thank you so much, mate. Well, guys, you heard it here straight from Mr. Mickey Steve. He's told you exactly how it goes when you have certain problems, his being alcoholism and, of course, a little bit of depression. But as you can see, he's, as every other member has mentioned, they're having a really great time here and having great help from their leader, Mr. Dean. Thanks for having me. This is Felix the Journalist, and I am signing off on this interview. Thanks again, guys.
It's been a pleasure.